Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation focuses on DTC P1701, identifying it as a backup light switch malfunction specifically for the Honda Civic 2022 and newer models. Understanding this diagnostic trouble code, DTC, is essential for addressing issues related to the vehicle's backup lighting system. The backup light switch plays a crucial role in activating the reverse lights when the vehicle is in reverse gear. When the vehicle's powertrain control module, PCM, detects that the backup light switch remains on for an extended distance, it stores this diagnostic code, indicating an abnormal condition in the vehicle's electrical system. The following slides will provide a systematic approach to troubleshooting this error, covering inspection items, potential causes, symptoms, and structured troubleshooting steps for effective resolution. The DTC P1701 indicates a malfunction of the backup light switch, an essential part of the vehicle's signaling system. The backup light switch is a 4-pin component located typically near the transmission assembly, allowing the reverse lights to illuminate when the vehicle is shifted into the reverse gear. The PCM is located in the engine compartment, overseeing multiple electrical functions, including the activation of backup lights. When the switch signals to the PCM that the car is in reverse, it should respond by powering the backup lights. If the switch remains on when it shouldn't, the PCM detects this and flags DTC P1701. The function of the backup light switch is crucial in preventing accidents by signaling the vehicle's intention to reverse to other drivers. When diagnosing DTC P1701, it's vital to consider several potential causes. Firstly, a faulty backup light switch is the leading suspect, as it directly influences the state of the backup lights. If the switch is stuck in the on position mechanically or electrically, this will trigger the DTC. Secondly, issues in the external circuit, such as shorted wires within the wiring harness, can prevent proper signaling between the switch and the PCM. Lastly, a malfunctioning PCM is less common but can also result in miscommunication regarding the state of the backup lights. Each component must be inspected for the presence of electrical continuity, signal integrity, and physical integrity to determine the root cause of the issue accurately. Vehicles experiencing DTC P1701 may present several symptoms. Most notably, one will observe that the backup lights remain on even when the vehicle is not in reverse. This could lead to potential safety hazards, as other drivers may not be alerted to the vehicle's reversing intentions. Additionally, dashboard warning lights may illuminate, signaling a fault that needs attention, which could include other related malfunction indicators. Lastly, the presence of the P1701 error code in the vehicle's system confirms that a malfunction was detected in the operation of the backup light switch. Monitoring all these symptoms is essential for an effective diagnosis and repair. The initial troubleshooting step for DTC P1701 involves powering the vehicle to the on mode and moving the shift lever through all driving positions. This helps simulate normal driving conditions and allows for a comprehensive diagnostic check. The next crucial action is to check the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, for the backup light switch value. If the HDS indicates that the value is on, except when the vehicle is in reverse, this confirms the malfunction of the backup light switch, as it suggests the switch is erroneously sending a constant on signal to the PCM. In such cases, further inspection of the switch and its connections would be warranted. Once the initial assessment is complete, the next step is to disconnect the backup light switch's 4-pin connector. After disconnection, the technician should access the HDS and evaluate the backup light switch value again. Ideally, Under normal conditions, this value should display off. If the switch value remains on, it indicates that the backup light switch is defective and needs replacement. If the value shows as off, it could signal issues with other related components, prompting further investigations into the wiring or the PCM itself. The third step involves jumping the SCS, Service Check System line, using the HDS before disconnecting the PCM connector to ensure that testing conditions are optimized. This should be followed by disconnecting the PCM connector A, which typically has 50 pins. Once both the backup light switch and PCM connectors are detached, the technician should begin inspecting the wiring for any shorted sockets. The inspection table provided in the service manual should guide the specific locations and tests. If any shorts are detected, corrective action, such as repairing or replacing damaged wiring, will be necessary. Once repairs are complete, the system should be retested. If the previous steps have ruled out the backup light switch and the external circuit, the next logical step is to assess the PCM itself. This requires inspecting the PCM for any faults or failures in its functionality. By confirming the operations of other components are normal, one could draw conclusions regarding the PCM being the primary culprit behind the DTC P1701. If faults are identified within the PCM, it may require reprogramming or replacement. After repairs or adjustments are made, it's important to clear the DTC from the system and then confirm that the error does not reappear upon testing the backup light functionality through the HDS. After all repairs and inspections have been performed, the final verification step includes clearing the DTC from the PCM. This action resets the error codes stored in the vehicle system. Following that, a comprehensive test of the backup light's functionality should be performed. The technician should confirm that the backup lights illuminate only when the vehicle is shifted into reverse, ensuring proper operation. It is crucial to monitor the system for any recurrence of faults, as this could signify an underlying issue has not been adequately addressed. Documenting these results will also assist with any future diagnostics if necessary. Preventive maintenance is key to reducing the likelihood of encountering DTC P1701 in the future. Regular visual inspections of the backup light switch and associated wiring harnesses help to catch any wear and tear before they develop into significant faults. Keeping the wiring integrity intact is crucial, ensuring that there are no frays, abrasions, or exposed wires will help in preventing shorts to the system. Additionally, conducting functional testing of the backup lights on a routine basis, especially after repair work or modifications, will ensure that the system operates reliably. These simple practices can greatly increase vehicle safety and longevity. In conclusion, DTC P1701 is a clear indicator of a potential malfunction with the backup light switch or its associated circuits in the Honda Civic 2022 Plus. By following a systematic approach to troubleshooting, technicians can accurately diagnose the issue, whether it's the switch itself, the circuit, or the PCM. It's essential to perform thorough inspections and tests to ensure the integrity of the entire backup light system. Implementing regular maintenance practices will not only help prevent the recurrence of this issue, but also ensure the vehicle remains safe and functional for its drivers. Understanding these points will contribute to effective repairs and increased confidence in vehicle performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.